What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I just hit top bottom of the video. It was going hot right into it. Y'all probably noticed I'm already laughing because this one is a damn doozy. But today is y'all be seeing this on a Monday, so we're doing some more North Carolina stories. The past 2 weeks, it seems that y'all are enjoying these North Carolina stories, so I will continue to do so. And this one right here, for sure, is a damn doozy. So this one is out of Charlotte. So they are accusing Henry Herbert Harris, who is a 36-year-old man, 36-year-old father as well, of paying an escort to have sex with his 13-year-old son. So what makes this case so funny and so interesting, and why I've been chuckling since I turned the damn camera on? So, like I said, to start with, so how they figured out, and this happened, is actually his son told on him, 13-year-old. So he told on him, basically saying that this is how he said his dad ordered a woman online to have sex with both of them, and also showed the police the woman's Twitter account as proof. Now, what is about to, this is about to fuck your head up, is this woman that, they thought turned out to, was an escort, and, turned out to be a man. Identified as Khalil Malik Dixon, 28, who confessed during questioning that he performed sexual acts with the minor after being paid by the boy's father. So he went through with this. And hold on. All right, hold on. Okay. Now, both of the men are now facing the following charges: statutory sex offense with a child, indecent liberties with a child abuse by sexual act, child abuse involving prostitution. Nixon was released on a $100,000 bond. Harrison remains in the Mecklenburg jail with no bond. Both were indicted by a grand jury in 2025. So, this is such an interesting situation. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like we haven't heard of this. We've heard of stuff like this before. Let's be honest. We've heard of fathers, getting prostitutes for their sons. Now, I'm not familiar with it. I haven't been around anybody who, subscribe to that. But we know this is a thing that actually happens. I will say, I will say, this is the reason why it is so fucking funny, is because one, you did that to give your son a sexual experience. 13 is hella young. Now, I do understand, a lot of people, especially in certain situations, 13, is can be a little more regular than normal. But 13 in the grand scheme of things is definitely young as hell. So you forcing out on him at 13 is crazy. But what makes it entirely worse is, I don't know if they have told him yet, but that would, I think that would fuck with you when you find out that your dad basically through prostitution forced you to have sex with a man because he knows a man. It's not funny. It's not funny for the 13-year-old. It's funny because what the fuck was the dad thinking? And not even trying to be funny, but when you see these mud shots, you're gonna be like, once I done told you that this was a man, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, like how he ain't see that. So it's like, bruh, you really just did this. This is traumatic. One, your son called the police anyway. So you should know your son is a person and know what kind of person, a little bit how a person is and what he would do in this situation. And I mean, you shouldn't be doing this in the first place because it's prostitution, and your son is very underage. But you should know that your son is gonna tell on you. But my thing is, I just cannot fathom that it was a man, and I would have loved to understand when they found out it was a man. Like, did somebody tell them, like, once niggas went through questioning and all that, did somebody finally be like, that's a man, right? Bro, I would have paid a good amount of money to see at least the dad's reaction when he found out that was a man, bro. Cause he said he did on sexual acts on both of them. So you fucked with a man too, boy. But last thing we gonna do, hop into these charges. Basically, see what penalty these charges carry. So I would say saturated with child hold on, statutory sexual offense. Okay, so this is considered a B1 felony. Okay. It says a B1 class felony carries a minimum sentence of 12 years in prison and a maximum of a lifetime in prison without any parole. So, in all honesty, niggas really don't need to go through the other ones because both of these niggas is going up the road. I'm not even gonna go through the other charges because that one right there enough should tell you that these niggas is gonna go up the road even if these niggas if they only get one of these charges. But they should get all four because it's an open and shut case. The boy told on you himself. He explained, the whole situation as well as telling you the Twitter. The fact that he showed you the Twitter is probably an easier way to, draw a connection line and a conversation line between the father and the escort Khalil. Now, I doubt both of them took the precautions to delete their messages and things of that sort, to protect themselves. So I that's probably, very easy to access for the police. And then, he as well as the escort confessed. Open and shut case. Both of them are going to get in trouble. The escort confessing probably, might end up in him pleading guilty and things of that sort. So he might not, get, super, super bad time, but the father probably could. They already got him on no bond and things of that sort, and they let the escort get on a bond. The father probably could. He's probably going up the road for at least 15 of the motherfuckers. And just imagine the intentions was crazy already. Not even gonna lie to you, but just imagine you were just trying to get your boy some play, even though he's young as hell. And now you going up the road. That shit crazy. And then you going up the road and then you find out that you had sex with a man too on accident. Yeah, your life fucking sucks, man. That's all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I need to talk about the video. Yeah, we out.